Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches Round 10, featuring 31 exclusive sketches. And today's exclusive sketch is by Pam Nichols. And it's got two photos. I'm only going to have one, but it's super cute with the two and the hearts and all that. But I had a hard time deciding what to go as an embellishment up through the center. And I thought of several things. I finally decided on a film strip, and this is the Tim Holtz uh, film strip, and then also the varsity letters. Because my title's long, I needed them smaller. And the collection I'm using is Simple Storage Vintage Country Harvest. I think that's what it is. I made myself a template. It's not quite the same as that cute sketch, but it is all the way across the layout. And it starts like down in the corner and ends up higher up. So I was trying to kind of not necessarily mimic it, but take the place of it. I made my template so I wouldn't have a lot of erasing to do on the black one. And because I went over the line several times, so I got the wave that I wanted. And I printed the photo the same. It's the same photo as the big one. Well, six more prints, but I only printed out twice because three is on each one of the 4x6s. And I'm just going to kind of stagger them through there. And I put that one picture just as low as I could, but I still had to cut part of her head off just to get that one corner, where it wasn't below the black part. And I am just going to cut all them off and throw them away. I know. I thought maybe I should have tried this. Well, I would have had to do a lot of figuring in my head on where to crop the photos if I'd done six per um, 4x6 sheet. My mind went blank on what the measurements were for a second there. But it worked out all right. And I only used two photos to do it. My film strip does not have those little bitty edges along this strip of it. So I used the Tim Holtz one, and I am going to put it across there. Do not do as I did. This was not a good idea. I was watching a murder mystery, was more interested in it than what I was doing. And I don't know why I did it this way. Wrong choice. As soon as I started doing it and already had that adhesive across there, I thought, man, I should have put this straight on my wave. And I could move my wave around, but I didn't think of it. And I should have had my paper down first. But I was thinking, well, I have to cut it where my wave is at. And so I thought, I'll wait. Well, since I glued it down, not a good idea. It took me a few seconds to figure out how to get it cut correctly to get it in the right place. I ended up using my template, but it made it on there. And I did have to just go ahead and do my layout, then watch my movie. I couldn't do both. It was a pretty interesting movie. Um, yeah, here's where I look at that and think, okay, what am I going to be doing? I think I'm going to distress and ink it first while I thought about it. But yeah, I thought of the template, and that was very, very helpful. I am going to forget for a second that I want this one strip on there. It's over to the right. It's a plaid one, and it was a scrap, so I didn't have enough of it uh, to do much else than make a strip on there. I just liked the colors and the design on it and wanted to use it. And I figured plaid on gingham, I don't know how that's going to work, but I liked it once I tried it. And I probably could have cut into a 12 by 12 and got something else, but I was thinking, I'm going to go ahead and use my 6 by 8 pieces. I put the adhesive mostly at the top. I put just a little bit towards the bottom, enough to hold it together because I plan on doing some tearing. I figured that that way I would, be able to decide after I cut the bottom off how much I needed of it. And here, I cut when I go to cut it off, I don't have enough adhesive on the bottom of it, the strip. At least I don't guess I do because I misplaced it. It flips over and I see the backside and I can't find it. So I had to get a scrap out and use it and make a whole new little banner for the bottom part. But as I said, I did not know what happened to it. But right there is where it turned over just now. And yeah, if it hadn't turned over, I might have found it. But I didn't know where it was at until I was editing the video. But since it's just a rectangle, it worked out all right. My photo, though, there is of Charlie. And my son called me one night and he said that Charlie said I unfriended her on Facebook. And I said, I never unfriended anybody. And so I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know if she's got two accounts. I keep planning on looking, but I haven't. But she sent me a whole bunch that she wants Scrapbook. So this is the one I decided to use for her Letterman jacket. She does have, my son took a video, so I'm going to screenshot it where she received her little award thing because it wasn't very big. I mean, of course, she was pretty far away in that video. I don't know how well I'm going to do at that. So I wanted to make sure I had one documenting it. Anyway, she's got her jacket over her shoulder. My daughter took her and her twin and a couple of their cousins and took their pictures one day, and they had a lot of fun. Anyway, it's lettering in academics and then reward a treasured jacket. She'd been wanting one. Landon has one, but of course, he's in football. So, of course, he got a Letterman jacket. But she was wanting one, so she went to the office and asked, if she could buy one not very long after she got her job and had the money. And they said, no, you can't. You have to letter. And she had to have them explain it to them. And that woman says, well, let me give you this pamphlet thing, and it'll tell you what all you have to do to qualify, if you want to get it. Well, academics was on there, and she was already qualified for that. And on it, you also have to be show a concern for the community and do things in the community to help the community. Plus, you've got to be fully responsible. Well, I don't think that's the right word. You got to be responsible for your future education and having plans towards it. So she met all the qualifications, and it wasn't a couple of weeks later that she got her thing so she could go ahead and get her jacket. She was so tickled. But she looks cute in it. There is a couple more photos with it, but even though it don't show up very much, I wanted to use this one for it. And see how my title's not showing up super, super great? Well, I'm going to keep looking at it, and I am going to change it a little bit. Ta-da! I put black lettering up there. I thought, man, I got that strip of black. I really need some more black. I had looked in the photo and thought, well, there's some black in the photo. It'll probably be okay. Well, once you actually start putting the layout together, you change your mind on some stuff. So I decided I needed some of the title in black, whether I had the whole thing or not. So I just did the actual title, not the subtitle, and put it in black. And then I wanted black in one more place. So I used my tab punch and punched out the punch up there in black. And then I knew over in that tray there was a little sticker that said Autumn's Magic. And it was already stuck to, well, a piece of scrap paper. So I went ahead and cut it out and put it on there with a staple. I didn't want it on there straight, and I knew it was too long. So this was my remedy for that. Rather than go look over in the sticker book for another one to go up there. I like that one pretty good. But that's it. That's my layout. Don't forget to click on that link down there for the master list with all the videos that are already created and on there. Plus, there's the link for the Facebook group and, of course, the hashtag for Instagram. And be sure to join in. Awesome, awesome ideas. You can click on one sketch and down it. It could have 20, 30, if not more on Facebook. So besides YouTube, there's other options to see what everybody created with the same sketch. But if you leave a comment down there below, I'll try to get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. If you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. And those of you already are, thank you so very much. And I want to thank Christy for the hop. We're over halfway through, and so far, I've still got videos coming up. I don't know if I'll get the last couple done or not, but fingers crossed. Have a happy, scrappy week. Click on the link down there. Bye.